Hi everyone, I'm AJ Fox, your Ad-ologist. Welcome to the March 2009 Ad-ology Lab Report, a podcast made especially for advertising agency principals and new business teams. According to Accenture research, products introduced to consumers within the past 3 years account for 25% of these companies' revenue. Given the nature of product life cycles, a firm is constantly thinking of developing or launching new products. Yet only 2/3 of new products meet the projected revenues. Now, is this the fault of the product design, marketing, or a combination of these factors? The top 4 reasons for product failure, according to the research, are that the product did not meet customer needs, had no clear product differentiation, failed in the commercialization process, and used wrong marketing tactics. While a large portion of Accenture's study relates to the product development process and efficient sourcing of consumer perspectives, it also encourages functional collaboration. Leaders in consumer product development include the marketing function at different points in the product development cycle. As your agency works with clients in the product development cycle, insist on playing a role in each major phase to ensure success after launch. Well, nearly half of recently surveyed consumers still prefer to fill their prescriptions at a local drugstore, according to the latest Ad-ology research, Media Influence on Consumer Choice Survey. Not surprisingly, out-of-pocket costs was the most important factor when choosing a pharmacy, with knowledgeable pharmacist, pharmacy location, and the availability of generic medicines also ranking as important factors. About 1 in 5 consumers reported that pharmacy websites had some or significant influence on their choice of pharmacy. About 14% were influenced by other health-related sites. Positive comments on social networks were also influential. For traditional media, newspapers proved to be equally effective, with 20% of respondents reporting influence by newspaper advertising or articles. This latest Ad-ology research survey covered a variety of health and wellness topics. Reports on eye care, spas, vitamins, hospitals, and other topics are coming soon. The report on prescription medicines is available now on adology.net. Well, if you're looking for the latest inspirations and innovations for new business, might we recommend the Mirren New Business Development Conference. This 3-day conference in New York City, sponsored in part by Ad-ology, usually sells out, so you'll want to look into it soon. About 90% of Mirren's consultation is for small to mid-size agencies. However, they do work with some of the big dogs too. This isn't a conference that's full of pie-in-the-sky ideas and hot air. This one is facing the realities of the current economic climate head-on. This year's theme is generating short-term revenue, and the focus is on practical strategies that you can use right away. Sessions will cover topics like how to break into new territories, winning your next pitch, getting prospects on the phone when no one is answering, and speakers will include innovators from some of the top agencies in the country. Register now to guarantee your seat. You can link to the Mirren New Business Conference website through newbusinesshunter.net. Well, recently I was buying video cables for half price at my local, soon-to-be-closed forever Circuit City. I took a few minutes and chatted up some of the workers, the sales floor personnel, cashiers, etc. Even in the disheveled surroundings that constantly reminded them that the clock was ticking, they seemed pretty optimistic about their situation. One was returning back to school to finish her degree, another was starting his own business. Even the manager had received a job from the national competitor. My overall impression was this: these day-to-day workers have gotten over the initial shock and carved a future out for themselves, one that does not include Circuit City. Advertising agencies and vendors could learn a lesson from these plucky souls. When one door closes, keep a watchful eye for the next open door, then run like hell to get your foot into it. Be ready to expand your agency's portfolio and fight for every opportunity. Case in point, did you read where Young and Rubicon put their hat in the ring for that $1 million Bonefish Grill budget? Of course they won the account, but I used to think that Y&R would use $1 million budget to blow their nose on. I wonder how many small to mid-size agencies were suddenly out of contention when Y&R waded into that shallow water. I guess my point is this: the competition is getting stronger, but there will be a future for all of us. What tools will you invest in to carve yours out? Well, that's it for this edition of the Ad-ology Lab Report. I'm AJ Fox. Happy hunting.